I mean, what's the alternative if they see nothing? So.
Yeah.
Can they see Mike over there?
Oh shit.
Are we live? Dang, even that was loud.
Hello.
Whoa.
I should probably hear myself.
Should I be yelling? Just kidding.
Are my headphones up? No.
You need more snare?
Is this?
I think it's the first one.
Yeah.
Chicka, chicka, chicka.
Yeah.
What's that one do?
None of your goddamn business.
Also, none of it's
Yeah.
not even plugged
Am
in.
I too loud?
No, you're good.
I'll turn me down.
No, you're good. You're good, man. You're good.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you're good.
Pretty sure you were yelling.
That was only to compete, but I'm done competing.
Ah.
Give up.
Here we are on the streets.
Live.
Oh shit, that's loud. Shit, I'm out of Truly. That is truly sad.
Yeah, by truly, we don't mean truly because they're not paying us to be drinking these right now. These are falsely truly drinks.
Oh yeah, if Truly wants to advertise.
You know, them or
This
Caribou
podcast.
Lou, either choice.
They ain't paying for me. Yeah. Shit, I gotta go grab more Truly.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll keep the people entertained in the meantime. Coming to you live on the streets of Honolulu. Your host, Crunk the Hunk, and co-host. Did you pick a name yet?
That was Double D Angels.
He's back to Double D Angels. Last time you were Alex Mike? Okay, so either way, he's here too. On this fine Friday evening. I don't know if you guys can see it as clear as me, but the weather is perfect despite supposedly, I don't know how far down it's been downgraded. I think it's down to a 3 now. So we have a Category 3 hurricane. I think it's what's his name, like Hurricane Douglas or something, coming in supposedly tomorrow morning. But I mean, look at this, right?
Yeah.
Worth it.
Pretty sure it's Hurricane Doug.
Yeah, Hurricane Doug.
Doug.
Just Doug. He's not like an official Douglas. Just Doug.
No, I think it's Douglas. I'm just
Nah,
trying to be
fuck that.
funny,
He's Doug, man.
but I'm not.
Yeah.
It's a piece of shit.
We are on the streets.
Yeah. Again. Nothing happening.
Remember when these streets used to be so busy?
Wonder if like someone walks in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to get their consent? Hey, is that the guy?
What guy?
The one guy who asked us if we're doing a podcast?
Oh, Mike? No. I don't think that's him.
Look at this mic.
I don't know. What are they? Is she stealing our trash?
It's likely.
It's Mikely. That's what you meant to say. Good for her.
She keeps putting trash in the what is that, SUV?
Yeah.
Mini SUV?
That's what they call us. It's just an SUV, I think.
Oh, okay. You think his body parts? You think they
feel
chop
like
someone up?
For how much it was, it would have to be like multiple bodies.
Wait, how many bodies do you think you can fit into like one of those trash bags?
Depends. Is it hefty?
Yeah, let's go with like hefty.
You could probably fit like 2.
Chopped up?
Yeah, of course. But yeah,
naturally.
I mean, it's also like taking an integral, right? It really depends on how small you can get each component. Like if you can get them in tiny elements, then you can fit.
That's a good point. It's probably a lot of wasted space.
Yeah, I wonder how much consideration goes into this when people are actually like chopping up bodies.
Put a body into like a meat grinder.
Oh, if you put in, you know how many you could fit in a trash bag if you put someone in a meat grinder?
Like 100
Oh
easily.
my gosh, you kidding me?
If I were to dispose of a body, I think I'd probably do something like that and then cook it. I mean, how would you?
That's awkward. Like, who are you feeding it to? Yourself, right? So
No,
yeah,
I
you
mean,
can dispose of the evidence.
As a means to like destroy the evidence.
But what? You think cooking it destroys it further?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Feels right.
I just don't feel right not cooking meat. It's a waste at that point.
Well, okay. You could like, at the very least, you could fit more bodies into the trash if you cook them, because you
Right.
run off the fat.
Oh, I see what you're
Especially if you like burn it, you know, char it.
Char.
Yeah.
But
Then it's just ash at that point.
if you get the fire hot enough, you could just burn the entire body, and then all you have to do is
All right,
Well, like
this is.
teeth?
I mean,
Gotta get rid
this
of the teeth?
sounding like it's not a good idea.
yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
of
you
it.
lost me. I cook it. That was just weird.
Yeah.
If I had to get rid of a body,
Well,
I would bury it 7 feet deep. Because people always
Not
stop at
6.
6. They go down 6 feet. It's
peop-
not here.
do people actually stop at 6? They pull out a.
Have you ever
tape
heard of
measure.
someone digging 7 feet deep?
That's true.
That's all you gotta do, man. You go, don't go 100%. You put 110% into everything you do. Dig that extra foot. You can kill 1 million people. No one will know.
I'm just saying that the person who's probably onto your trail is probably not like dumb. They're probably thinking like, oh, yeah, he would do that. He would go the extra foot.
So in turn, you're calling me dumb. You think I'm dumb because
I
I don't
mean-
think they
I mean,
think
it's
that
all-
I'm dumb?
Dumb is kind of like relative to the general population, though. I mean, when you're
So
in a
you're calling me you're not just calling me dumb. You're calling me dumber than everyone.
I never called you dumb.
That's what you're implying.
I'm just saying you're in a battle of wits with this detective. I'm just saying he ain't chopped liver, man. If he's worth his salt.
So you think I should go 8 feet?
Yeah. That's what I'm 7.5.
All right.
Come on.
Let him get to 7 feet. And he's like, oh, I really thought I had him, but it's just not
he
here.
didn't, damn, he got me. I'm just saying. But no, the reason I say I wouldn't cook them, I'm going back on cooking my
That's
victims.
good. I'm proud of you because that was a bad choice to start with. So
Is because I feel like the smell would tip off people
Hey, who's
more
that?
than the space that it would save.
Yeah.
So it's all, yeah.
I've listened to a lot of those murder podcasts and crime podcasts in my
Oh,
time
because of Mel Mike.
because of Mel Mike, yeah. And so,
Oh yeah. I'll ask you later.
okay. And then so because of that, there's this supposedly one guy. Okay, first of all,
Story
you know how many
sucks.
people go around killing people? Like, there's so many,
Really?
so many.
Relative to
Anyways.
the population, or just like it
Relative
seems
to
like
how
there's-
many people you hear about.
Hmm.
Just think about how many people tell you, like, every day, how many names are brought to you. And then how many of those names are names of people killing people.
Okay.
A lot. But anyways, there's this one guy
Right.
who, like, I guess, accused of killing a bunch of kids, because who isn't, right?
Damn. Wait, sorry. This guy is in a hurry. Because, like, some people turn their truck on or whatever, turn their car on, and, like, they'll give it a few seconds. This
Mhm.
guy was, like, instantly out the gates
Oh, really?
the second he turned his car on.
It is Friday, man.
Wait.
It's Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I've been lying to everyone. It's Saturday, guys.
Anyway, so yeah.
So
These
this guy
murders.
kill some kids, and supposedly they found, like, he was researching how they never found the bodies, and then at some point during, like, going through all of his crap, they found, like, he was looking up how to cook humans, like human meat,
Okay.
and this guy, like all murderers, was well known in his community and used to throw barbecues and stuff,
Oh, shit.
and a lot of the neighbors remember this one particular barbecue where, like, the hot dogs tasted funny.
Oh, my God.
And then later, like, this is so the cookout was after the 2 boys were missing, and before he was accused of killing them. So they were just like, but never found the bodies, right? And so they're just like, yeah, there was that one time the hot dogs tasted weird, and then, like, by the way, he was also looking into how to cook human meat.
Oh my God.
So there's a good chance there's an entire community out there that has eaten little boys.
Jesus.
2 little boys.
But they didn't find the bodies, but he committed other murders, and that they brought up on charges.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. So he's a famous guy, though. I don't know which one. I've heard so many of them, but he's famous for killing people.
Isn't that infamous?
If you think it's bad,
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be judgmental, you know?
like I'm not God, so I don't pick who the angels are, right? But
Yeah, I mean, what if he identifies as the Grim Reaper?
what if he identifies as, like, literally an angel? Who's to tell him no?
Of death.
Like, if I can be an attack helicopter, can he be an angel?
I don't see why not. Yeah, well, like, what's the limit, right? To
It's fluid, man.
The
There,
whole-
you can't put a limit on fluid.
what kind of fluid?
Limitless.
Limitless. That's the. we talking syrup?
We're-
Maple syrup, or are we talking like
If we're in
Water?
Canada, if you're in Canada, it's syrup, man. Isn't
oh shit,
that crazy? Their entire economy in Canada is syrup.
the entire economy?
They're like, hey, what's in your Federal Reserves? We got Fort Knox, right? Full of gold. What do they got? It's this big warehouse full of pure maple syrup.
Yeah,
Not only that, people steal it, and they people steal their syrup.
that's pretty hilarious, huh?
It's really hard
I
to
guess-
take them
I
seriously.
guess if anybody's listening, should we explain or just fuck it?
No, if anyone's listening, they know. They already know.
It's the maple syrup mafia listening. They're the only viewers.
Well, what are they called? I won't say it's not the league. It's like the
Oh, the federation.
Oh,
Fédération.
That's what it was.
Fédération.
You're either with the Federation or you're dead.
Was it the federation?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sounds right.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty official like that,
Huh.
despite being just syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're serious about it.
Yeah.
It's seriously maple.
Man. What do they like? I guess they just have a lot of maple trees. Is that why they're all about it? Like, how did that become their
Do they though?
national thing? You know?
Because the way it sounds, they don't really have a lot of maple trees, but the Federation has a lot of maple trees. Because the Federation just assumed ownership of every maple tree.
Yeah, but even before the federation became a thing.
Yeah, I don't know how they got so into it.
Yeah, like
I
how
don't
did
know
they
what
get
their
into
reason
it?
is. Like, it's
Yeah.
fun though.
How does anyone get into anything though? You know?
Your family, your parents,
Yeah, but it's got to start even before.
their parents.
All right, we're just
You can trace it back.
limitless. Gender fluid. So if it's fluid, then if gender is fluid, then like
Yeah. So,
So-
so you're not one. That's the thing. So as your day, you can wake up feeling this, and as the day progresses, you move over and you're this. But then it's like, I had lunch, so now I'm going back to this. Like, yeah, it's fluid, man. It's just whatever you feel like at that moment.
but the people who are in support of this are, what would you say?
Female.
Active, not
Oh.
activate.
Active.
Activate for it. Advocate for it. They activate for it.
I think it's
They
majority.
they are. I think they're saying that it's not like a choice. They're like they just do it. You know.
Oh, so
It's
they don't
like-
choose how they feel all the time?
I think so. I think that's what people who like legit believe in it think.
How do you feel? Do you think you choose how to feel? Do you think you're in control of your feelings?
Never. Me personally?
Yeah.
My feelings?
Yeah. Do you think you control how you feel about certain things? Like, for instance,
I
sex?
don't think I control it, but I do think I have some control over
Like your
how I
thought-
respond to how I feel or what I think. Yeah, I think like thoughts and feelings just kind of come up.
Hmm.
But then how you act on them, that's kind of different. That you have control over that.
So then these people, so you can't control the feeling, and so these people acting on it,
It's more than
do
a
they
feeling.
not control their actions, or are they just acting on their
Well,
feelings?
I think first it's assuming that it's legit. But that's the
true.
thing is like
Okay,
you don't know
so-
if it's legit.
Right. Let's preface with, if this is real,
Yeah.
then what?
If it's legit, they don't.
Because I don't even know. Like, I remember when
I don't know. I just don't see why it even matters though. At that point, like
LGBT was a thing, and then it became LGBTQ, and now I'm pretty sure it's LGBTQI plus. And I don't know what
I think
I
it's
is.
longer than that, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's like
Because it's like
way longer.
lesbian, gay, transgender, bi, queer, which queer is already like.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm not sure what the exact definition is, but the way
Does
it's
it
been
mean
described
freaky?
to me is like different.
It's
And
like Prince.
It's like different, but it's like if you're not lesbian, gay, bi, transgender,
Was Prince?
what's different than one of those?
Prince, man?
So then
Was Prince gay?
it
I
doesn't.
feel like he wasn't gay. He just liked wearing frilly shit, but smashed vaginas.
He was just like feminine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
there's
like
a lot of feminine guys out there. Look at that one comedian dude. He's really funny though.
Patton Oswalt.
No.
Oh wait,
No,
he's not
he is
funny.
gay. What's his name?
Feminine
Yeah.
comedian.
Yeah, you know, he married a Jew.
Married a Jew.
Married
Watch out.
because he's not funny, but he married into funny. It's no, he's actually really funny. God, he's really popular. What's his name?
He married a Jew?
Yeah, you know that guy.
Dude, you're not. That's all you're telling me is he
It's the
married
same
a
guy. It's
Jew.
the same guy I talk about all the time. I just don't know his name ever.
I don't know. Married a Jew.
Oh, man. He's really. Oh, John Delaney. There you go.
Oh, John Mulaney?
Mulaney. There you go. Even better.
John Mulaney.
John Laney.
John Lane. John Mulaney.
Yeah, that guy. He's feminine,
That's
but he's
right.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Hey,
I gotta watch
see,
it.
I know,
I
right?
gotta
was
watch
like
his.
so much just to figure out a
Like a-
name, just to be like, oh yeah, that guy.
It's weird because certain things I saw from him I thought were funny, but then other things I was like,
Oh
that's
really?
alright.
I
Yeah.
think he's pretty funny. I think he's pretty funny. I like him. He's entertaining.
Hey.
So he's in the right job.
Well, there you go. He's able to get a laugh out of people.
I'd say
Apparently.
more than most of the people in the entertainment industry. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, humor is dead.
Oh, is it?
I don't know. It's like, kind of feels like you can't be funny. Because what do you gotta?
Oh, you're right.
mean,
Because everyone's offended. That one of those things.
Yeah.
You can't make a joke because everyone's gonna be like, can't talk
That-
about those people. So then you make a joke about an animal, and then everybody's like, you can't joke about animals, man.
Yeah.
Then you're just like, fuck.
I was watching this.
You used to be able to joke about aliens, but now we all know they're real. So
I was watching Joe Rogan interviewing this neuroscientist, and this neuroscientist was saying that the part of the brain that people like they had some experiment where they could allow people to like stimulate certain parts of the brain, certain parts of their own brain.
whoa.
So there's like, sex,
Noise. Wait,
laughter.
so without having sex, they're stimulating these parts of the brain.
Yeah, like they can choose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know how they do it, but he was saying that, and he said that the part of the brain people like to stimulate the most was the anger.
I never think as clear as when I do when I'm angry.
That's pretty funny though, right? Like, yeah, it's not.
But
I
when
don't
was
know.
this study? Because I feel like these days you don't need it. You just look at anything and then you're just like, I'm angry. Like you look at Lucky Charms and you're just like, what the fuck have they done to the Irish people? And you're just like, Tricks.
Yeah.
You look at Tricks. What have they done to rabbits?
Rabbit people.
You know, they took away what's his name's gun? Elmer Fudd. They took away Elmer Fudd's gun.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Oh yeah, so all these pro take away gun people, like the anti-Second Amendment people.
Yeah.
You know, during all this they had their push and they successfully removed Elmer Fudd's gun and some other cartoon character's gun. It's basically cartoons are safer.
Oh,
No, without the guns.
that's great. So,
But everyone else still has their guns, mind you. It's just
is this something like there's
just the
more
cartoons.
guns than people, sort of thing?
I don't think so, but I feel like the way the world's going, I can see it ending that way really soon here.
Yeah, I heard that there's lots of gun sales recently. They're up.
Oh yeah,
Gun industry is doing good.
yeah, I heard that too. I
Selling
mean,
a lot of AR-14s.
speaking of Mr. Rogan, did you watch his? He was talking to someone about that on one of his podcasts recently. About how like
No, I'm not sure.
since the start of all this crap, a lot of his, supposedly according to him, a lot of his friends who were at first anti-guns
Oh,
were just like when
'Cause
this all started, went out to go buy guns, and
what,
then
Corona or like the protests slash
Um,
rioting?
say all like because the rioting wasn't too long after Corona, so it all kind of meshes really. There's like that same
Yeah,
like
I
2
guess
3
so.
months.
It was like
span.
2 months. Yeah.
So like once this happens, these people go out to buy guns, and then they're complaining to him about the process of buying a gun because they wanted to walk in and buy one and walk out.
Walk out. Yeah.
And they're like, I have to wait and go back, and they're gonna do a background check, and it's like, yeah, they don't just
That's what
they
you
don't
wanted,
just-
right?
they don't just hand them out to anyone. Like, there's reasons why there are law-abiding citizens who care about their guns, and then you have
Yeah.
criminals who come across guns, and those are the people that you're trying to, like, I understand getting the guns out of criminals' hands. Right? Because a criminal is already a bad thing. A criminal with a gun is a badder thing. So if you can take away but if you're a criminal, you don't necessarily worry about the laws.
Yeah.
So Second Amendment or not, they're probably still going to have a gun.
Because they drink a lot of White Claws.
Stick to Truly, because they're truly fine.
Well, we just like to take a minute to shout out to our sponsors, Truly. They don't give us any money, but
It's not just a seltzer. It's a hard seltzer.
truly hard. Truly seltzer.
And they come with hints of everything. What do you got? I got a hint.
Blueberry and acai.
Nice. I got a hint
I don't
of
see any.
watermelon and kiwi.
I don't see any. Oh, with a hint? Oh, yeah, it is a hint.
Yeah, everything says with a hint of.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Sneaky.
I was talking to my friend's wife who's from Brazil.
Ah, Brazil Mike.
Brazil Mike. And she was saying that acai there is like a starch. Here they add like a lot of sugar to it and put it in. It's kind of like a dessert kind of deal, but there it's like a starch. Here it's like a dessert kind of thing.
I don't think it's like a dessert here.
Well, it's like acai bowls.
Yeah,
right?
but no one says they're going to get one for dessert.
But
that's like a lunch or breakfast.
I mean, like it's viewed as like I'm gonna have acai. Oh, it's gonna be like a sweet thing. Like this is like blueberry and acai.
It's accompanied by
Right. It's a sweet flavor as opposed to there where it's like a starchy.
They just add
More
butter
like
and it's like toast.
Yeah, like I guess so. That's what she was saying. Or like what's a starchy? I don't know. Like
What
a
a-
potato or something.
What other? Oh, so sour cream too. What other? What other great things come out of Brazil?
Ass. Fat asses.
Dang. All right. I didn't think you were gonna have an answer. That was pretty good though. All right. One other thing.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Jiu-jitsu?
This is why they're fucking up acai, because
That's all they have is
that was-
asses,
it's just
jiu-jitsu, and acai.
no, not even acai. They fucked it up. That wasn't one of the good things to come out of Brazil.
Oh. You're trying to make a point. I see
That
what
was. They're fucking up acai.
you're doing. Motherfuckers.
Throw some sugar in that.
Kind of like one of those people say like the Japanese are known for like taking shit and making it awesome, but not like inventing shit.
Yeah, they say the same thing about Zuckerberg.
Really?
Yeah. There's like
Oh, did he steal? Oh, what did he steal?
anything.
MySpace?
Like he supposedly has a reputation for taking things that exist and then just offering it to you on another platform and just being like, this one for free. At least that's what the guys at
It's kind of funny though with all those social media.
Daily Snacks, that's what they say, man.
Oh, they hating?
No, they actually love him for it because they're just like, this guy's
Oh,
a
they think
genius.
he's like a good
But
businessman.
like you're doing well if you get Zuckerberg.
Oh.
Like if he has to steal something from you, you done
okay.
good, man. I mean,
Yeah,
it
so
sucks for your
that's-
business because
that's-
you're gonna lose, but your idea was great.
That's the funny thing about, I don't know, coding is like, I guess you could see the feature and then just tell your troops like, hey, figure out how to code that shit.
See how they did that? Also do it.
Yeah, it's just available. It's not like selling like a fucking, I don't know, like a 3M product. Like they make whatever, tape,
I was gonna say, well, like
masks,
like special tape.
Velcro.
Hey,
Like
this-
it's you can't see the inner work. You can't just go cruise into like a Triple M factory. Like, hey, you mind if I just like just stand here and just fucking take notes?
Hey, you mind if I shadow you for the day and just record everything?
Yeah.
What's that? What are you doing with that? What is it for? Do you need to use that? How much did you just put in?
But social
That's
media,
cool. Yeah.
the factory is just all out there.
You're just like, hey, I'd like to be able to type
Well,
and have it seen by everyone.
Actually,
So
I don't know if that's a good analogy because I guess the factory would be kind of like the coding.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. I think everyone got it. Yeah. Because I'm the only other person and I got it. So.
But even now, I'm saying like my analogy doesn't make sense.
No, it makes sense. What you're saying is
But
there's a
kinda
final
not.
product that has to be reverse engineered.
Right.
And so despite whatever process it goes to get to the final project, whether it be in a factory making tape or through coding, there's a final product.
Right.
And then he takes that product and says, reverse engineer it and make it.
Maybe a better way to describe it is that maybe it seems easy. It feels like it's easier to reverse engineer software rather than.
You think
I don't know.
so? I would
It
think
feels
it's
like
harder.
it's more hidden with like making a mask or
No
something.
way. Making a mask is super easy. Like look at all like MIMS, you know, electromechanical systems. MIMS and
Yeah.
NIMS. Anyways, long story short, they've been like you go to China, they reverse engineer everything. So they've like invested more into technology to take apart computer chips than to build computer chips. So that they could just buy something that's been made, take it apart
Just
to figure
check
out
it
how
out.
they made it and go from there. Yeah.
Hmm.
Easy. I feel like anything mechanical, easy to figure
Is
out.
it a reverse engineer?
Yeah, because with coding and stuff, it's like, oh, all you gotta do is type this, press enter, and it's up there. So it's like, all right, let me just code something so that you enter in the text in this box, you hit enter, and it's up there. But you don't know what other actions are taken. As far as like, you know, what if else, it's like coding sucks. Don't ever do it.
Yeah, coding sucks, man.
You know what I like?
What?
Good old-fashioned corkboard where you write a note on paper and use a thumbtack to put it up. That's
Put
good
that
stuff right
bitch
there.
in.
That's when you know it's quality good.
It feels satisfying. Penetrate that cork.
You don't really have to code anything, really.
Oh shit. Out of here.
Quit.
Just fucking fuck it. No words needed. What?
There's a cat right there. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, go kitty.
It's probably a camera.
Well, I don't know if Hurricane Doug's coming. Seems like a average night in Honolulu here. You know, got this car. Nothing going on. You got this lady. Hey, looks like you got a neighbor
Hey, neighbor.
looking out the window here.
Which one? Oh, right up there.
Yeah,
Did you tell him to join?
I didn't.
Yeah, Mike.
She just creeping.
Have another Mike that comes by to ask what we're doing and then follows but doesn't watch any of the podcast.
Yeah, we never seen that other mic, huh?
What'd I miss?
Not much. It looks like there's like a homeless lady that walked by.
Which one?
She's still over there, actually.
Man, there's so many. Probably
She's just kind of standing there.
trying to pick which home she wants.
You mean to tell me these are all free?
I could just have one.
Yes, but you can only choose one.
You could ask the question and then not listen for the answer and just assume one is yours. I can have this? Alright, I'm taking this.
Oh shit, I think that was the guy
Same guy?
that was up there. I guess it's a guy. I thought it was a girl.
So he wasn't looking at us, he was looking at the car. Dang, we lose again.
Yeah, she's still there though. What do you think is it look like in that building? Like it looks like the lights are just like flickering constantly? Or is that just me?
I think they might be just watching TV. Talking about that on the first floor?
Second floor.
Oh, second floor? I don't see lights flickering on the second floor.
Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, you might want to see a doctor.
It's the first stage of herpes.
Should have taken prep.
Damn.
It cost too much. Except for apparently in September it was cheaper now.
Did you check that out, or did they say that in the video?
That's what no, he was in the middle of his answer was in September 2020 there's going to be a generic.
There's generic.
And then after generic she like cut him off. She was just
yeah,
like
she's
that's
really
too much of an answer. Well, fuck.
She is really good at just cutting people off.
It's not
This-
even just
that
cutting
was,
people off. It's like her she asked the question and she cuts off the answer. So you know she doesn't want an answer. Because she doesn't care for it. There's the one question. She asked a question and the guy said, well, there's two parts. First, blah, 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 blah. She goes, okay, next question. The guy's like, he even told her, there's two parts. I told you one and you still cut me off. So there's a second part. You literally don't even know what it is. It could be anything. It could be that the second part is we're going to fucking destroy the first part once it succeeds. And she doesn't even know. God, it's just like, how annoying. It's so annoying. Ask a question. People who ask questions and don't want answers. Oh, you're at you're very near the bottom of the list.
Yeah, so what do you think it's as simple as her being what? Mexican? What is she?
I don't think her race decides. I mean, she's on the east, so more likely Cuban, right? But I don't think her race necessarily
Puerto Rican?
could. Yeah, so that plays a role in.
Puerto Rican. Sorry.
Where's that? Where is it?
Turn in the French.
I think it's just a matter of. I think she's just gotten to. I don't know what it is. It could be that maybe she never felt like she had a voice, and now that she's a congresswoman, she feels like, hey, I don't even give a fuck what anybody else has to say because I'm going to say whatever I want all the time.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Maybe she has her whole life. Maybe she didn't even care about answers. All she wanted to do was ask questions and get attention. And that's the problem, though, right? Is asking a question and not getting an answer. The question's already been asked, and we know that from court, right? Like people that will ask a question in court, and then the judge is like overruled or whatever, and then it's like it doesn't matter. Damage is done because the question was asked, and people are already going to assume an answer. So I think that's the game she plays is like she doesn't actually know. So she just asks the questions to get the people to think the way she wants them to think. You know? Like, hey, why'd you rape that girl? You didn't rape anyone, but everyone thinks you did. There you go, man. It's that simple.
Think so.
Unfortunately, I do. I do think it is. It is literally that simple, and nobody has caught on to it.
Nah. I think people. I don't think it's everyone that. I think it's just some people that really like her.
I mean, she's. This will come back to haunt me in the future, but she's not hard on the eyes. You know, like I can see she has some better qualities.
Yeah, if she was
like
ugly.
Her skin is beautiful. Her skin's like perfect.
She's got good skin, man.
It's like, jeez.
I'd jack off on it.
See, like, it wasn't even that bad until you said that. And I was like, neither of us can ever do anything political because of her. I guess no one knows who we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think we said her name.
But after that, does it really matter?
I could put anyone
like,
in there.
And everyone's like, this guy wants to jack off on my mom.
Well, that's the thing that Trump, I think, broke. Is that like
the pussy thing?
No,
because he didn't say whose pussy, but it's like
nah, it goes beyond that. It goes way beyond pussy grabbing. I think just like he never pretended to be some kind of paragon of virtue.
Man.
So
That's
it's like,
matters.
yeah, sure, you could dig up dirt, but whatever.
There you go.
Just not giving a fuck.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So if you're trying to uphold that image, and
It really makes you seem more real, to be honest, because think about it. Everyone, literally every single person has done something they're not 100% proud of. So to act like, oh, I've always, you know, any man who says, I've always respected women, it's like, nah.
Unless it's AOC.
You've done something. You've done something to someone or said something at some point. It's like, you didn't always respect women.
Yeah,
because not everything about it, not even every woman wants to be respected. You know what I'm saying? You can find those good ones out there. They're out there.
You know, good ones. Is that how you describe them?
The bedroom is a sacred place, so there are some whore shippers out there.
Some what?
Try to sneak that one in there.
Dude, what? Is that guy skipping?
I don't know what that was.
It looked like he was wearing I thought he was wearing like a KKK hood. But I just realized he's wearing it's just a man bun. Nice. Or maybe it's a girl, I don't know. But it's like a beanie. Oh yeah, shit, it is a beanie with a mask.
He does have a weird walk, huh?
Yeah. He has a bouncy gait.
Good for him. Must be payday.
Do we keep calling him a him, but I have no idea.
I know. Who are we to assume? Hey, that woman
more
over
just
there.
Saying it's dark,
but the same fucking cat.
Dude, this cat's
how
making
did it come
moves,
back,
man? You see how fast it was going?
Those little legs.
Those little legs?
I saw how fast it was. What was the RPM on those bad boys?
But so you think that's how she got like a bunch of men to vote for her?
Oh, did men vote for her?
No, I don't know. Because you're saying she's not hard on the eyes.
She's not, yeah.
So that would really only work for the men, right?
No,
The women.
Women appreciate a good-looking woman too. Like what? How many times have you heard that women only try to look good for other women? They don't even care about guys. All right? Like, oh, I don't look.
I've heard
I don't
that,
get
but I
dressed
don't
up for
know if I
you. I
believe
get
that.
dressed up for other women. I know I don't either, but I don't think they're getting dressed up for them. I think they're getting dressed up for other men. To be honest,
I mean,
everybody wants to be wanted.
honestly, I don't know. Maybe they do, but I don't believe it.
We need a female mic because we need answers, and one that is, if we can get a whatever the word is for straight, if we can get a straight woman mic on the show to answer some
What about Mel
straight
Mike?
woman.
Get her on the podcast.
I don't know. As far as I know, she's dead, man. I don't talk to her in so long. As far
Oh, really?
there's a good chance she caught the Rona, and because we've had 2-3 deaths. I don't know who they are. Could be her.
Is that really how many we've had?
Oh, in total, I think we've had 4. Like we had like none,
Oh my God.
close to none, and then we crushed the curve, and then we had like 2 more. So I don't know what we're up to, but we are like so far below the mainland numbers that it's pathetic that we even try.
Give a shit.
Yeah, like we're basically the New Zealand of America, and then we're still like, fuck this, you gotta do all these things. And it's like, come on, let me go to the bar. Let me try to talk to that girl.
That's crazy.
Let me just grab her by the pussy. But anyways, yeah, Mel Mike. Fuck, I don't know, man. She could be dead. Or alive. I mean, I think it's just as equally could be alive or dead.
That's the
Yeah, honestly don't
even
know.
50-50 split.
I honestly don't know.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you guys were hanging hard.
No. Not for a while.
Was it like what was it, Memorial Day?
When was that?
May? Like May. Early May, I think.
What are we in now?
Mid-May?
May, June, July. I don't know. When was the last? Well, I think the last time I saw her was actually when we both went over there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Whenever that was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't.
That was fun.
It was. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they're all dead.
I hope not. I mean, to be honest, like her parents are really fun. So.
Her parents are more fun than her.
Yeah, I like hanging out with them. And then they're always like, "You need more drink.
I mean,
you need a drink. You need more drink. You need." And it's like, yeah, I
don't know if they're. Are they?
I think so.
Yeah, that's probably true.
She's all right. Her parents.
I think she opens up though. Depends on the environment.
Well, that's anybody. That's You know,
That's true.
You're not gonna act the same at a company party as you would with Mel Mike's parents. You know.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Speaking of, you get a job? You looking at jobs? What are you doing?
I've been looking on Craigslist for jobs.
I hear that's a bad place.
Oh yeah, what's a good place?
Oh, don't ask me. I get all my jobs off Craigslist. Yeah, but I can tell you, I've never had a good job.
Gotcha. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I guess I should probably get back up on that.
You could try LinkedIn, but I hear there's a lot of things going on with them right now.
What do you mean?
A lot of people don't like it.
They're linking out.
Falling out of the links.
Oh yeah, I heard there's like circles.
Well, it's supposed to be like a
Hey,
networking thing,
how's it?
but I don't know the full story. But I know that other people like aren't happy with the service.
Oh, it's kind of like the only service, huh? For
Not
that.
at all. Not at all, man.
No.
Not if you're looking for a job. I mean, if you want to network, there's a lot of things out there for quote unquote networking.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, even Bumble, like Bumble.
Bumble? Isn't that like a Tinder?
The famous dating app has. You can either do it for dating, you can do it for networking, or you can do it for friendships. So you pick
Wow.
you pick what hive you're gonna jive with, but
Bumble, is that why do they really call it a hive? It's like
they'll
a bee,
give you
a bumblebee.
like when you get a match, you get like, oh, you got to be in the hive.
Oh.
And what do they mean by bee? I don't know. We'd have to ask a certain congresswoman what bee means. But it's according.
So is that true?
What?
Like,
Bee in the hive?
She said that.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
He said that,
she tattletaled, and then I don't know. Obviously, it's not on camera, right? Otherwise, she would have mentioned the camera. But I do know that I think I saw on like Yahoo News that Yoho issued an apology.
Oh, okay.
At some point after she tattletaled, and then there was more to it. I can't remember whether or not she actually accepted the apology.
Okay. But I guess it's true. If he apologized.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it's like an
Either
admiration,
that or
admittance of guilt. An admittance of guilt. Yeah. Hey, I'm so. Can you imagine? Like, what do you do in that situation? Like, hey, sorry, I called you a bitch. I really meant to call you like a witch, but I stuttered a little.
A fucking witch.
Yeah, I was gonna call you a bad witch, but
I
was trying to talk so fast that it just came out bitch. So.
Bitch.
It's like what? What do you know? But if it was another lady, if another lady called her a bitch, then what do you think would happen? Like, oh, I was assaulted on the steps by a woman.
Yeah.
And it showed me that this isn't just one woman. This is a culture of women calling me a bitch.
Oh yeah. Wait, what was she saying? That
It's
I
a
guess
far right culture.
Like, it's yeah, for the first what was it, a 3-minute video? For the first
and it cut her off.
For the first and it cut it off.
And it cut her off. But yeah, 3 minutes.
The first minute and a half, I was like, okay. And then it's just like, whoa.
It's like, because the first minute and a half is her
saying?
telling what happened. And you're like, I can see that happening. And then she takes it to the extreme. And you're like,
yeah, sure.
I don't think that's like, for someone to actually do that? Are you serious? I don't know. Could you imagine someone randomly coming up to you and just being like, you're a bitch. And then you're like, this guy's culture is crazy.
Oh, yeah, so it's the second part that I was like, that's a bit of an extrapolation. She's like, he was with another guy.
Another representative.
It's like,
and they were shoulder to shoulder.
Oh,
it's like,
shit.
Who really walks shoulder to shoulder?
He was piggybacking the other guy.
We're in a society that lives 6 feet apart. And you can tell me these two are shoulder to shoulder? Will they live together?
They had masks.
Come on.
So that's cool. They're impervious.
No, it's not and or. It's not or. It's and. You have to wear the mask and be 6 feet apart.
Oh, okay. For it to be effective? Is that
for it to be official, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Hear about the new the cruise coming out of Germany, though?
Cruise? Oh, cruising, bruh.
Yeah! I'm so excited.
Who's cruising, bruh?
I don't know how to say it, but the translation is My Ship 2.
Scheisse.
So it's Mein Schiene 2 or something like that. It's My Ship 2. But anyways, it's like a short cruise out of Germany. Comes out, heads up north towards Norway, spends the weekend on the water, and goes back to Germany. Right? But they're like...
That sounds great.
Normally the cruise holds like 2,900 passengers, but they're rocking a solid 1,200. And they're like, fuck this whole no sailing orders. We're just going to have less people. We're going to put, all the same precautions that apply on land, we're applying at sea.
Yeah.
And we're doing it.
We're doing it.
They're doing it, man.
Who's the cruise line?
Some German company. I don't know. It's not. None of the ones I own. That's for sure.
Mein Scheisse.
It's like
.com.
Shiny Minshine. I don't know. Minshine 2. I don't know how to speak German, but yeah. I'm telling you, man.
Mein Brusten.
It's coming around.
I think Brusten is
Coming around.
breast. Mein Brusten. Yeah.
My breast, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you gotta sound moany as fuck if you want to speak German.
I'll say wiener. Say wiener in.
Wiener, yeah.
No, wiener in German. I don't know what that word.
Wiener, yeah.
So in German, the W is just a V.
It just comes, yeah. Isn't it Volkswagen? I
feel like the V becomes a W.
Volkswagen, right?
Volkswagen in English, yeah.
Volkswagen.
People here say Volkswagen.
Oh, but it's a V, right?
Yeah.
They spell it with a V.
Yeah. So it is Volkswagen.
Is it not a V?
V?
Maybe not. Because they spell it with a W.
I guess you could try to argue that it's a double V, but it's
you could try to argue whatever the fuck you want.
It's literally called a double U, so it'd be like Volkswagen.
Whoa. Whoa. It's turning into fucking Dracula. Volkswagen. Oh. So Hitler, that's Hitler's thing, right?
Volkswagen?
Volkswagen. No, I can't say Volkswagen.
Yeah. Yeah, he's he is definitely credited with their start. That's for sure. Didn't think of it though. It was more supposedly Porsche had plans to create a cheaper car, the Volkswagen program, and then Hitler was like,
I'm taking
you guys, he heard that they had an idea, and then he was like, oh, yeah, do it now. So they did it.
Oh, great idea.
Yeah.
Would you mind doing it now?
I guess it depends on who tells me.
Man, that's crazy. Hitler didn't kill anybody.
Smart. He was actually innocent. Well,
he was in the war.
In the same sense that one guy, right? Who's that one guy? Was it Manson? Manson, who was he never actually killed anyone.
Charles Manson, yeah.
He just had everyone else kill people.
It's crazy.
It's like,
Maybe Hitler did kill people because he was in the First World War.
But how did that end? If he would have killed more, they
With
probably would have done
great
better.
effort. I can't remember.
Pretty sure they lost.
Robots came in. Lasers.
Oh, I'm not asking for specifics. I was just curious of the final score. Could have been
Final
robots.
score.
Sharks with laser
How do
beams.
you yeah. That'd be funny if it was wars were decided by score. There's formal rules.
Yeah.
I wonder what it would entail. I feel like body count's probably one thing, right? But it can't be
but also
the only
damage,
thing.
yeah, because it's if you blow up a ship and the ship only had one person driving it, it's that should still count for a good.
That's a good, because potentially could have manned a lot of people.
Depending on the purpose of the ship too, it's
right.
Yeah.
Because if you had maybe 9 other guys, you could have taken over something. I don't know.
So you have your
You can't take
points.
over a city with a boat, but you could bomb the fuck out of it.
You could take over a city with a boat.
No, but I mean you can't.
If it's the right
you could,
city.
You could fire at it with a boat, but you can't
crush it to shit and then be like, hey.
And then just walk in, everybody's dead.
Yeah, or if you you just from the boat make a loud announcement if I see anybody moving, I will fire on you.
Right. You got to say it in that voice.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It has to be official. But you would need
Hurricane Doug's getting pissed.
You would need Sweden, some people from Sweden or something.
Oh god.
Always around to keep score, right? You can't have a biased referee.
Oh, you mean Switzerland?
Oh yeah, them too. Fuck them. Yeah. Switzerland, Sweden.
How did
Wait, what does Sweden do? Do they ever do it? I feel like they
got taken over.
Oh yeah, because they got Norway and then they got
Yeah.
That makes sense.
but Switzerland somehow stayed neutral. But I don't know. I'm calling shenanigans.
You think so?
Oh, it's just weird, you know? How are they able to stay so neutral, you know?
By saying like, hey, just don't come in. Like, they just don't open the door, and it's like, you can literally pass by. Like, you can walk down the street.
I guess this is
Just don't knock on my door.
before like planes and shit.
No, they had planes and shit. You kidding me?
But not like helicopters. Like
No, they
it
had
wasn't-
everything. It's just, yeah. Once you're in the air, man, it's easy to figure out the rest. The hard part was getting there. And then they got there, and
Because
they're
it's
like,
surrounded by mountains.
we can
right?
do anything. Oh, you talking about Sweden itself?
Switzerland.
Talking about Switzerland itself?
Talking about Switzerland.
God, I'm never gonna get that. I don't know the terrain, but I do believe that everything flies above mountains. Yes,
I'm calling shenanigans.
I don't believe the limit to the height is mountain top. I think they're allowed to go above and beyond. Yes,
I heard that too.
but you're still calling shenanigans.
I don't know, man. I don't know how high these mountains
I know
are.
what they say, but I can't picture it. You know,
Nah,
if
like
I
part.
can't throw a rock that high, I don't know how they're gonna fly that
So it
high.
makes me feel like the plane, like the air technology, wasn't enough to like, because you still need to like transport troops to take over the city, right? So you need to.
Right.
So you had like air technology to bomb the shit out of things, but did you have air technology to just
But how
transport that many people?
So when it comes
You
to
know?
bombs, right? You can store a lot of bombs on anything.
And bombs are the size of people.
Are
Is
they?
that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying
I
like-
thought that's where you're.
No,
going.
I mean I was just saying like on literally, you could throw a paper airplane and it has a bomb on it. You know, like you can have choke bombs. Like bombs are not the problem when it comes to transporting people. If you're going to Switzerland, which is neutral, right? How many soldiers do you need to take over the general public?
You just
Because they're not
I
really
think you
going to
just need,
resist,
like,
right?
a-
It's not in their nature. They're
you-
neutral.
you just need a few that have like super good chocolate, and you just
Or you just have
start-
one with a lot of guns and just be like,
because they don't have guns. I think they got guns in
I'm
Switzerland.
sure they have guns.
I'm pretty
Do
sure
they
they
know how
got
to
guns.
use them?
They just, like,
Because they can't even pick a
Fumbling with
side.
it.
They can't even pick a side. How are they supposed to pick a weapon?
I think it has to do with money or something.
I heard,
No,
I
it
heard
can't
something
be.
about how like, because I think it's one of those things people try to use Switzerland as an example for like gun rights. It's like
Okay.
the majority, like there's a ridiculous amount of people with guns in Switzerland. But I think that the issue is the government like heavily regulates ammo.
Okay.
So, right, it's like what's a gun without a bullet? Just
Right.
another sword, maybe? Lightsaber? It's like, so
That's interesting.
yeah. So they heavily regulate the ammo, and you can't buy too much. You can't go through too much. I think, but I don't know how much of that's true. That's just, the internet. You can find anything on the internet.
Also heard that they have an interesting drug rehabilitation program. Rehabilitation.
Like to get you back on the drugs.
Back on the drugs, yeah.
Smart. That's a good way to keep control.
So if you're like trying to quit heroin,
They'll be like, no,
They
no,
have,
no, no,
like-
no. It's super
they have
safe.
like yeah, they have like these methadone clinics where you're like, you can have as much methadone as you want.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Is that the place where I'm always like, I feel like there's somewhere where they give you all the things you need to do drugs safely? And then I'm always like, I don't know.
I think
I
that's
always-
it. Yeah.
Oh, see, I always reference like the Netherlands. I'm always like somewhere over there in
I think
Amsterdam
they
or
just legalized
somewhere.
all the drugs in the Netherlands.
Man, you would not believe how many people think that same thing. If you just legalize the drugs, you no longer have a drug problem.
Yeah, you don't think that?
No, I do. I think,
No.
yeah, if you not only do you legalize it and lose the drug problem, but you tax it and you have
More revenue.
income. Yeah. As opposed to how much,
It's having a black market.
how much would you make off of legalizing drugs compared to how much do you spend on trying to stop illegal drugs?
Yeah. Not only, yeah, we would
that's-
definitely make. Well, the government would make a
Compared,
profit. Right?
yeah, compared to how much if they're like, hey, I don't need to pay to stop drugs anymore. because we're actually taxing it. So it's like no more of an expenditure, but it's all income. It's like
That's why, man, we need to vote for Ernest Carvalho. He wants to bring
that's gambling.
casino.
That's different.
Nah, he's about that weed, man.
That's not even it's not even illegal anymore. It's
What?
just not federally legal. Weed is already illegal. You're not gonna go to jail for
Nah,
having
but
weed.
like it's not recreationally legal.
No, that's
So they're not making
so-
like tax revenue off of it.
right. So that's the difference. I guess that's the difference between being legal and being decriminalized, right? Like you don't go to jail for smoking a joint, but you're also not paying taxes on that joint.
Right. Yeah. I guess that would make sense why I see a lot of people smoking weed just on the basketball court.
Everywhere,
So, like,
man.
Yeah.
Like I was in the Costco park.